Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions. Today I'm at home, but Liran is at Canton. So we're going to do a few of these live from Canton Fairs. I'm going to be reaching out to a few different people just to give us little updates. I'll be back over there in October, so I'll see you over there then, Liran. I'll be doing some speaking gigs and stuff. I'll be in Guangzhou, China and all that kind of stuff. But for now, this is, I'm going to capture you guys on the move and what you're up to. So you flew in a couple of days ago, is that right? When did you get in?
Yep, yep. So I got in on Saturday, and I did that on purpose, just to get acclimated for like a few days before the show started, so I wasn't like a zombie for the show, so I can get used to it. So that was on Saturday. The first day of the fair was phase two was on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and today Thursday. Been walking the show.
Cool. And any standouts, not the stuff that you've sourced yourself, but any novelty products? There's always something there, isn't there? Some random crazy shit that no one's going to buy, but quite funny.
I mean, there's, I was more kind of focused in different sections, but I definitely saw a variety of products. There was a Facebook Live of me riding this big unicorn.
Oh, that's
that was
right.
really fun product.
Yeah.
Really fun product. This unicorn that has like wheels on the bottom almost, and like you kind of ride it. And actually, that size of that product they actually will rent out to like malls, for example, where they'll sell it to malls, and then they like rent it out like for the hour or whatever. You ride around the mall in it. And that's sort of the money-making opportunity. I came across another, talking about like sort of obscure opportunities. I came across a beauty brand that was actually selling sort of a franchise system for like mall kiosks with all their products and sort of the whole system in place. So there's a variety of different product opportunities, including some Chinese brands and factories who are already selling directly on Amazon, but are also wholesaling the product too. And there were some opportunities for products with some really good sales rank if you sort of wanted to go for that, not building a brand thing, but sort of like short-term money-making thing to just, kind of get a wholesale buy and make money. So lots of different opportunities. A lot of generic type products that wouldn't be good for Amazon that are good for people coming for sourcing for dollar stores, for example. But then also, I did see some innovative new products. In fact, I've seen some products that they didn't even have the pricing on. I think they're sort of just testing to see what the demand is here at the show, and then they'll sort of go back to the drawing board and figure out pricing. But some cool, like, unique product opportunities also.
Okay, so today, Thursday, well, hopefully the broadcast will go out today on the podcast, but you off to Chris Davies' Guangzhou get together. That's legendary.
Yes, it's a really fun party. So right now I'm sitting at the lobby of the Westin Hotel, which is connected to the Canton Fair.
Yeah,
I'm not staying here, but you walk across the concourse. I'm not staying here, but it's very convenient. But to come here, and like I just had some lunch here and coffee after meeting with a supplier that I met the first day, and actually kind of worked out a deal with them to get like exclusivity. The product's not in the U.S. yet, only in Europe. And worked out with them to get like online exclusivity. So we've had like 2 or 3 different meetings throughout the show, and that's for me, that's the number one best thing that I found here that I'm focusing a lot on. So I had a meeting with them, then came here to have some lunch, and that'll probably finish out the day for me. We'll go to dinner tonight with our group, and then go over to Chris Davies' party, where I'll probably be seeing the usual cast of characters, from Kevin King and Steve Simonson, and Andy will be there with our group, and Chris Davies obviously, and a whole bunch of Amazon sellers. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds good. And just before we go, how long are you in Canton? Then you're going to come out of here. I take it you're going to go cross over in between phases off to Hong Kong. So Global Sources next week.
Yes. So tomorrow we take the bullet train, which is awesome. It's like less than an hour to Hong Kong for the Global Sources Summit, and I speak there on Saturday, and then staying actually till Monday night, and then I go back.
So with the bullet train, because that's the new one, isn't it? It used to be 2 hours. Is that the one that comes into Hong Kong? It stops in there, and then you have to go across town, or does that take you in by the airport?
No, it doesn't take you in by the airport. You have to then take a the train or a taxi to get to near the airport to global sources, but super fast. Last year, I think we got a business ticket. It was like $50. It was super nice.
Cheap.
It's cheap and like super nice. The seat goes all the way flat. I mean, it's only an hour, but really nice and beats the heck out of either flying or taking the 3-hour train or whatever.
The cattle class one is horrible, and the trying to arrange to get the tickets, like it can be very stressful. Like I think go on. Sorry, you go.
So we had Andy, sourcing agent that's here, actually took my passport, went over to the train station, and already bought the tickets for us. But
it's a world of pain, depending on where you come in from, because you can't pay for your ticket from a certain location from memory. So I think you have to be literally in China to buy the ticket, which is nuts. Rather than buying it from the UK in advance. So you have to land in China, run around, then book it all in line online, or that's how it used to be. I haven't used it for a number of years, but
I think it's the same. I think last year we had to do the same thing again. Luckily, if you have if you have your supplier with you, maybe they'll do you a favor, or they have the relationship or a translator or a sourcing agent with you. They took our passports. You have to trust them, because giving my passport to anybody is not something I feel so comfortable about doing. But I gave them my passport. They went and got the tickets.
Yeah, a little funny story, Phil. I think I told you about it as well. When we was in Hong Kong in 2016, there's me, Anthony Lee, and a few other guys. It's 2 a.m. We're in a bar drinking these big pictures, and the army walks in, literally militia comes in, lines up in front of us. We're sitting around the table going, "What the fuck's going on here? Something's going down." And they asked us all for our passports and made us all stand up. So we stood in a line, guys walking up and down in the line looking at us, and someone's walked away with our passports. And then at the time, Chris's girlfriend was going, "What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on?" And I'm like, "Shh, don't go nuts, just let it go, And then they just handed over our passports, and he goes, "Stay quiet," or something he said, and then they walked out. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But
they were probably like, "Let's have some fun with these tourists,"
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine.
But it didn't put me off anyway, but I just thought it completely bizarre. But listen, I'm rambling now.
I want to add one thing.
Go on.
I want to add one thing, which I think is important. Amazon, we all live in this Amazon world, and we hear a lot of talk about Amazon's saturated, like it's hard to find product opportunities. And then every time I come to China and come to a show like this, especially the Canton Fair, I am sort of re-energized with looking around. And yes, there's a lot of generic stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's already on Amazon, but there's always opportunity that I come across more than one thing that I see wow, that's like a home run opportunity. And my advice is come to the Canton Fair, because I think you'll find inspiration for, even I think it's smart to do research before and kind of have some focus. But even if you haven't done the research, you walk around, you'll get inspired by something. You go back to your hotel, and then do the keyword research and the data on it. But there is so much opportunity here, more opportunity than capital to choose, as well as I think overlooked seasonal opportunities. I saw a lot of good Christmas product opportunities that I thought could do very well, that are probably people just kind of pass by because it's not like a mainstay product. So I recommend going to the Canton Fair.
Excellent. We'll finish it there, and then I'll pick it up with you in the next couple of days when you've got some more information to share, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Right, guys, thanks for joining us. Liran, thanks for joining us. If you haven't got tickets so far, go to sellersessions.com/live. Liran will be speaking there June 1st. I'll see you again shortly once I've caught up with a few more guys out in Canton Fair. Take care. Bye.